Oh, 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 yeah, baby. Oh, it went live already. All right, cool. Little curveballs. I'm getting the hang of this live thing again. Turn this up. There we go. What's good, everybody? It's Anthony Moore here. All right, we are on day 3 of 75 hard, year 2, stacking them W's. All right, now we got a great word. We got a powerful word known as tidiness. Let me pull up the definition. I tried to schedule it for 20, but I see I failed. So, when life throw you curveballs, you just gotta adjust. So, tidiness, neat and orderly in appearance or habits, well ordered and cared for. Another word is tidy, Tidy. You ever knew somebody in the hood by the name Tidy or Tiny? I did. I knew a few individuals. So, anywho, that's on the other. A usually compartmentalized receptacle for various small objects. Tidy. A piece of fancy work used to protect the back, arms, or headrest of a chair or sofa from wear or soil. Wow. Yeah, I can see how that'd be tidy. However, though, our word is tidiness. And you see, discipline looks like order because that's what we're talking about on this channel. How your tidiness for your life, things being organized or systems continuously being ran. Just imagine life, the most intentional and sought after lives or aspiring worlds to be in. Their entire universe is basically like the settings. The settings on your app on like your iPhone. Imagine like 10 or 100 of those that all work adjacent in a system with one another to make their world go around. Or you've obviously seen movies where that, skit was shown. But that's exactly the tidiness I'm relating to when we talk about life and how discipline, when you put yourself through a series of systems, eventually gives you the life you're working towards. Because tidy spaces inspire tidy thoughts. All right. It's a chain reaction. You do one, you get another. You do another, you get some more, and so forth. All right. Whereas messy mind is going to more than likely breed a messy situation. All right. This is like when you're in a room and things are lacking order or discipline. Slowly but surely, it progresses messier and messier and messier until somebody maybe who has discipline get things back on the right and narrow. But if not, that messy mind or messy environment will be created into a messy situation and an ultimate, lackluster solution or finale, or no solution will probably be made from it. All right. So the word being tidiness, and don't let that go over your head. Okay. Still got my headphone. I had some low tech playing in the background. I listened to a lot of him, Drake, a lot of Black, a lot of Giveon throughout the day as I'm flowing, knocking off tasks on my calendar day in and day out. But today also now, I'm like stacking challenges on challenges. Come on, dog. Today is day 191 of 365. Being sober. Sobriety is part of the new identity. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're just going to continuously stack these days and complete this challenge like the prior. All right. If you start something, you finish it. Simple. All right. And what that does is subconsciously that gives yourself more and more confidence to know I don't break contracts with myself. Okay. I finish everything I start. And has it happened before where say you started something and failed? Yes, it's okay. This right here, even though it's year 2 that I'm going to finish this 75 hard, I tried to do a 75 hard a few months ago, and I got to say I failed. I made it up to like day 40-ish, and it was one of those times of traveling. So many things were going on. My schedule was out of whack, and guess what? I wasn't able to work out. I was flying all day. All right. Hey, what you gonna do? All right. I knew that day I could have fulfilled my 75 hard by working out before I had went to the airport, but I allowed my lower self to win, and it stung. It stung, I must say, where I'm like, dang, I failed. But this time we not. And just to show, this is why I've done it again. Now we're on year 2. And it's to show the tidiness of the word we spoke about today, of how one goes into the other, like the analogy I just gave earlier. I spoke about the settings. When your life is tidiness and you have a lot of things moving and working, it's like a great system. Emotions may come, they're inevitable. But when you have a good system, you're able to follow accordingly and move forward, okay? But yeah, day 191 of 365. If you want to start your own sobriety journey, go ahead and click that link in a bio, put your name, email, and it's going to get sent to you so you can kickstart yours, all right? Every day is a task you can look forward to, motivation to keep you going, discipline so that you finish. And something I've learned about these 28 days, now that I've done it easily 4, 5, 6 times at day 191, what's that? 28, 3, 6, 9, 12, 50. So right now I'm crossing over 6 times, about to be 7 once I hit day 210 to 365. One thing I learned is that every 28 days, when you do a big change, you stay consistent to it every month, you are, you meet a different style of yourself, a person of yourself who, if you keep continues to double down, you're only going to stack layers and then so forth. And now you're have a whole entirely new identity. I don't know why I just like slowed down, but so be it. All right. And last but never least, like I say in all my videos, it's another day posted on YouTube every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. I have literally coincided 3 to 4 different challenges into one because I'm figuring out more and more ways to be ultra effective and to give back to myself, my prior self, a year ago self. Totally different environment, totally different situation. This is why I'm here today. All right, going live with y'all for yet again another 75 days. Well, not yet again. I only had one by before. Like the last 20 plus days, I had one live straight. But this time, we're doing the whole 75. So this is video 372 to go. Yes, I've already downed my gallon. I'm actually wrapping up a second gallon. All right. And no, this is not the one from yesterday. Every dang near 4 or 5 days, I go to the commissary and buy a whole 6-pack case. So I'm actually on the edge of drinking 2 gallons a day, so that water intake has never been really low. It's just now it's reason. So I got that. My reading 10 pages. Did I bring that book in here? I was at the gym earlier. Yes, I did. Where I cleared through 30 pages. So now I'm at page 30, excuse me, of this book right here. I spoke to y'all about it yesterday. Oh, man, it's too bright. Okay. All right, that works better. All right, and I'm just taking L's. Anywho, the name of the book is No More Mr. Nice Guy, and it goes into depth about a lot of things where being a nice man isn't bad per se, but you have to have a combination of a lot of other things so that it's still looked at as somebody who's ultra desired. And the best way to say it that I've seen, obviously, for the last 2 years for me, well, not obviously, but for me, I've seen for the last 2 years, is that just be extraordinary across the board. Have an extraordinary body, have extraordinary finances, making over $600K a year. That's high net worth. Now, that's not ultra high, but that's high net worth, but you want to be extraordinary. So I say make over 500K a year. That's going to put you in a bracket of your own. And 500K a year isn't. All right, we just going to say make over 100K a year. That's considered extraordinary. And the book just talks about being extraordinary across all boards in a different vernacular, which so far, 30 pages in, it's a great book. I can't wait to continuously read. And when you are just extraordinary in everything, rules can be broken. When you're not and you're just ordinary and everything, rules are made for you. There's no way around it. That's like a hidden law that everybody knows about life. All right. So if you listening, you think you're a nice guy in some way, or life isn't folding into your way, even with setbacks, find a way to be extraordinary across the board to the best of your ability. All right. If you have setbacks, figure out ways around it. Have a greater body, a lean body. If you're tall, if you're, shorter, have a more muscular football style, bulkier body. It gives you more depth, more masculinity, make a lot of money, have a lot of networks, hands in a lot of different pots. But it starts with just one thing, getting good at that, mastering that, which I am on the road of doing. So great book. I can't wait to keep telling you more about it. And I'm trying to clear about 7 or 8 books this challenge, and it's going to be phenomenal. All right. Just going to keep feeding my mind. A byproduct of it is the life continuously getting better, even with setbacks. So that being said, it's been a pleasure breaking bread with y'all yet again. This year 2, a 75 hard. Day 3, we got a long journey. We got more time ahead than we do behind. And we're just going to continuously find ways to be better than we were the day before and inspire more. All right. Interact, like the video. And I cannot wait to speak to you all tomorrow. Peace. Oh, that's not my saying. Excuse me. Look at that. I'm slipping up. Never, ever forget, it's another day to get a W, and it's another day to be great.